Hey guys, it's Shane. Just coming to you with our weekly blog. Guys, if you don't know me, I am Shane, the team leader of the Meahan Realty team. And one of the things that we like to do here on our real estate team is make sure that you are completely aware of everything you need to know when it comes to buying or selling real estate here in the city of Calgary. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you today is something that has come up in the last little bit. I've got a good buddy of mine who bought a home, got married, now he's selling his house, or thinking about selling his house, I guess. And we started talking about Dower Rights. And one of the things that he wasn't aware of was how the Dower Rights come into play. And I thought I would give you guys some information on Dower Rights. And then just for fun, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information about what happens when you try to sidestep that process, okay? So, Dower Rights. Dower Rights are a law that was passed in Alberta back in 1917. My kids talk about the famous five. That's where these Dower Rights came from. Back in 1917, the law was passed to protect the spouse that was not on title of a property here in Alberta. Now, in some of the other provinces, they're going to call these Homestead Rights, but here in Alberta, they are absolutely called Dower Rights. Now, they are designed to protect the spouse not on title. Now, this is going to affect a married couple as well as a separated couple that's not quite divorced yet. Okay, so if you are on the title of your house, and usually that happens because maybe one spouse bought the property before the marriage, okay, or due to work situations and whatnot, a couple decided to purchase a home in only one spouse's name. So then what we're going to do is, as your real estate professional, we're going to ask you a couple of questions. And these questions are going to be really simple. Nothing's going to hurt anybody's feelings. We're going to start off really simple. Is there only one of the married couple on title? Okay. Now, if there's only one person on the title of that home, then we go to the next question, which is, are you legally married? Now, this makes sense because Dower Rights only apply in a legal marriage. They do not apply to a common law relationship. Okay. And the third question that we're going to ask is, did you or your spouse, either on title or not on title, ever reside in the home even for just one day or sleep there one night, I guess. This is kind of the best way to look at that question. If the answer is yes to all three of those questions, your real estate professional is going to give you another form. It's called a Dower Consent and Acknowledgement Form. We're going to get that form filled out. We're going to go through your Dower Rights on the listing contract. We're going to go through your Dower Rights again when you're ready to accept an offer. And then finally, when the lawyer transfers title, you're going to sign off on your Dower Rights again one more time. Okay? Now, I told you guys that I was going to share some information about sidestepping Dower Rights. Okay? So we all know the three questions. Are you married? Are you the only one on title? Are you married? And did you ever reside in the home? Now, back in 2017, there was a court case here in Alberta. A couple from Calgary, actually, sold a property. When they got married, the one spouse was on title of a property that he had already owned. When the couple got married, moved into the home, they lived in it for a few years. Then they purchased a home and kept the original home as a rental. After their marriage had dissolved, they were not yet divorced, so they were a separated couple. The owner of the property put the property on the market. The realtor asked him, are you legally married? He said yes. Okay, so yes, that was fine. Did you or your spouse ever reside in the property? And he said no. Come back a few years later through the courts, the court actually assessed a penalty to him and found in favor of the spouse not on title. And his penalty was $102,000. Now, it doesn't sound bad, right? $102,000. If it was a good property, they made some good equity out of, but that penalty has nothing to do with the equity in the home. That penalty is 100% based on the sale value of the home. So the actual spouse himself made less than $100,000 in equity when he sold the property, and the courts found in the other spouse's favor in an amount just over $100,000. So what I want you to do, read the blog. I've got some more details and the numbers in the blog here. But if you have any questions about Dower Rights, the first thing I want you to do is give our #1 lawyer affiliate a call, Robertson LLP. You can talk to Jacqueline or Ryan over there. They're going to help you out with Dower Rights. We can go through it with you. We can go through the forms. If you're thinking about selling a home in the Calgary area, feel free to give me a call at 587-602-0204. And expect me to ask you if you're the only one on title, if you're legally married, or if you've ever resided in the home with your spouse. Okay, guys, that's Dower Rights. Like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have information like this at least once a month, if not once a week, just because we want to make sure that you're ready to make a move here in the Calgary area if anything ever comes up. Once again, it's Shane with the Meahan Realty team, and our team is here to help you with the greatest purchase and sale that you're ever going to do in your family. Have a great day.